Welcome to this week's show where I think we've literally got too many things to talk about, but we have got a bike vault and hacks and bodges.
I'll be bringing you the news and Doddy is at Eurobike to bring us some tech.
Wow, it's great, it's awesome, you know what it is. It's a Dirt Show show. So, a bit topsy-turvy this week. We're going to start with last week's poll before we get into the topic of the week. Last week we asked you a question. Some of you thought it was a bit of a simple one. Is bike park riding actually mountain biking? Or what do you think about this?
Yes, it is. I love it.
Yeah, well, you're with the resounding, overwhelming majority because 85% of you said yes, of course it is. So maybe we didn't really test you much on that question. It's a bit of an easy one.
I love doing both. The video was great. I thought bike park was natural.
Love that.
It's a very good video.
Love that.
But yeah, of course, it is mountain biking.
Yeah, I mean, Doddy and Blake did have a great time. That is a great video. Loved that one. Okay, so the resounding majority is yes, mountain biking in bike parks is real mountain biking, and we've got some great comments on it to confirm it. Chris M says bike park is mountain biking because you ride down a mountain on a mountain bike. It's that simple.
Can't argue with that.
You can't really. You can't. No.
Nick Hepler says, as long as you're riding some kind of dirt trail, not asphalt, preferably not gravel, you're mountain biking, in my opinion.
Well, hang on a minute. I used to ride street trials out on the street on concrete and gravel all the time. That was mountain biking.
I think I agree with Nick, actually.
It's enough from me, you and you. Jamie Ricafrenti, I think he sums it all up. He says he does downhill at Whistler Bike Park and enduro in Squamish in Canada, plus North Shore.
Nice.
He's a show off. People saying it's not is crazy because you might as well say skiing and snowboarding in a resort isn't skiing and snowboarding.
Very good point.
I think that's our answer that we needed. Right, on to the most important stuff this week. It's time for the Neil with News Donahue.
So it was the World Cup final in Val di Sole. The downhill track is one of the toughest, steepest and most natural of the year, a real rider's favourite. And it was a big showdown between Greg Minnaert and Aaron Gwin for the overall win of the season. It didn't start well for Greg Minnaert. He had a massive crash in his final practice run, actually snapped his frame in two and he was lucky to walk away. The race didn't go much better for Greg. He punctured and his rear wheel didn't last the run. So that was overall for him gone. Aaron Gwin stepped up to plate, took the win. He really knows how to perform under pressure. Young French rider Anne-Marie Pirion took second place and in third was Loic Bruni. In the women's, Tani Seagrave took another win, really good season for her, but Miriam Nicole took second place and took the overall for the season. Third place went to Tracy Hanna and fourth was Rachel Atherton. In the cross country, Nuno Pintas rounded off the perfect season with another win, so that's 6 wins from 6 races. He did have a race this weekend with Stéphane Tempierre, but he just wasn't strong enough. So it's just world champs next weekend, and it could be the absolute perfect season for Nuno Pintas. In the women's cross country, Yolanda Neff made a return to winning ways, just beating Jana Bellamoina, who actually took the overall for the year, her very first, so well done to her. In other news, MotoGP legend Casey Stoner has been racing again, but this time on an enduro mountain bike. That's pretty cool to see. I think that must be in Australia. Also, Aaron Gwin has revealed that he earns $1 million a year. What do you think about that?
Whoa, well, I don't know. $1 million it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I've heard that rumour, well, that number associated with Nuno Pintas. It's quite secret, all these things, but some of these riders earn big money.
Yeah, but someone like Gwin and Pintas, I mean, they earn that, don't they? I mean, the training that goes in, the risks that they take, and the results that they get, I mean, they are huge names in the sport. I think Gwin earns $1 million. I really do.
The way I see it, if someone's willing to pay them that, then they must be worth it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, that's always the same in football, isn't it? If you hear these crazy paychecks, these businesses don't give out the money if they're not making it.
I'd love to know what someone like Greg Minnaert is on. Yeah, these competitors.
Minnaert should be on a lot of money, and I'm sure he's doing all right. Yeah, I'm sure he's doing all right. Yeah, he deserves to. Those guys, but actually, it's just made me think. I was about to say, but those guys really earn it. They take the risks, but we all take those risks when we're out on our bikes because we really enjoy how it feels. Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe you guys out there don't necessarily agree with that. Is Gwin worth $1 million? Is any mountain biker worth $1 million?
Let's have a poll.
Great idea. Words out of my mouth. Perfect. Right, above your head, Neil. Poll coming in. First option, damn yes, Gwin is a legend and worth $1 million. Second option, nope, that dude is crazy and should be cheaper. Third one is, I do it for nothing and so should he. Ooh, that's harsh. And the last one is, back in my day, you just won vouchers.
Yeah, I won £50 worth of wheelies voucher.
Oh, well
when
done.
I won national champs in 1999.
Well done, get him. On to what you guys are talking about on the channel this week. Got some great comments. We love hearing what you've got to say about bike riding. Damn True says, wheelie fail has to be one of the top 5 of this year. Now, if you didn't see Fails and Bells last week.
I saw it.
Wow.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Let's just watch it one more. Let's watch it one more time because it's incredible. Take a look at this. In the water, in the water.
That's really scary.
Isn't it? What? Crazy. That is crazy. Now, thankfully, everyone was safe. No injuries, literally none, which is unbelievable. But I don't know how to say that. BSC Jake says, Fails and Bells guy didn't watch Blake's How to Ride Wooden Features video. Would have known how to hit that exact drop if he had. Is that true, Blake? Would that would probably
would have helped him? I don't know.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that at all.
Cool message from William Direction. I started mountain biking in 1989. Did people mountain bike then? Did you mountain bike in 1989?
I wouldn't know.
The internet was not invented then, no, correct. Then I've just bought my 5th mountain bike, a new GT. I'm 65 years old and still love riding my single track on my property.
Well, you know what, actually, that comes up of discussing whether bike park riding is mountain biking. It sounds like with his property, he should build a bike park.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could all come and have a bit of riding on your trails. And I'm just getting over the fact that I was riding mountain bikes back before the internet was invented. That's hit me hard, people, right in the heart. I didn't know that. Warrior Skull says, can you do a jokey video to make your bike sound like a motorbike, e.g. wedge milk bottle between the chain or the frame, and I guess sticking cards on the
I've probably not
seat
done
stays
that
with a peg. We used to do that back in my day and win vouchers.
No hats in the bike vault, Jam Cam.
Oh, come on.
How many times have you heard that?
No, I'm not having it this week, right? Because I wore a hat in the bike vault, but I had a hood up.
Oh.
And everyone with any sense knows that wearing a hood over a hat cancels out the hat.
Well, that is what HNX Media is saying.
Yes, that's allowed, okay? So that's an official rule. That's what I'm saying.
Kellen Johnson lives in Whistler. Oh, no, sorry, was in Whistler a few weeks ago on vacation. I saw a guy in line for the lift wearing a GMVN jersey. It's probably one of you guys.
No, it wasn't. It was just one of our, you lot out there wearing
extended family.
No, I really like this. He's saying, why don't we create a special little club, of like you guys sending in some vids of you wearing your tops and where you're wearing them, and you'll be in the gang. That would be ace. I'd like to see them coming in.
Ollie Vinnell has been looking at Doddy's hair, and he's saying something about Mary. I think I know what you're trying to say here. Talking about Doddy, he's at the biggest bike show in the world, Eurobike, to check out some pretty cool new tech.
Cheers guys, yeah, over at Eurobike at the moment, checking out the brand new Continental range of tyres. So they've revamped the entire King series of tyres. So in that you've got, right at the back there, you've got the Race King, you've got the Cross King, you've got the Mountain King, you've got the Trail King, and you've got the De Baron. So essentially the tyres can look a little bit similar at a glance, but they're very different. So the tyre tread design on the De Baron has changed, it's slightly more open, still every bit as aggressive though. The Mountain King is a brand new design for 2018, but all of them have a really good new carcass to them. So the carcass is tubeless ready, and they inflate a lot easier, and they're a much tighter fit on the rim. And this was to the spec of the pro riders that have been riding their tyres and the input that they gave directly. They're also a lot more puncture resistant, so there's a hell of a lot of new kit coming out of the Continental stables, and we can't wait to be riding them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Doddy. Oh, Eurobike looks great. And we have been joined by Rutger Hauer, circa 1982, otherwise known as Bing Bong. What you got for us this week?
Well, I'm going to kick it off. I brought a little present back from Whistler. Look at that,
nice
Fade
one.
to Black. They didn't have A-line one.
Oh, shame.
But
Did you ride Fade to Black?
I did.
Yeah, well,
I do like that trail.
No,
No, yeah. No, I'm going to stick this here.
Sorry, dude. You couldn't come. You can't take that ankle on a plane. You'd explode. Right, progression
Session, yes. I'm going to kick it off with Imka. Her boyfriend was teaching her how to do this little descent. So look at this progression. She crashes, first go, she like hits a tree. She looks,
She's all right.
she looks in pain.
She's up.
Well, she's back up.
But she's
Go for
going in
another go.
again, look.
Well, this will be progression.
She's got rid of
Is
those
it?
bushes.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Nice, tentative at the top. Oh, nice
Well
one.
done.
In
Good
cut.
work.
You nailed it.
Good
Nice,
work.
good progression. What else we got?
Ooh, first try Friday.
Oh, love it.
I'm gonna put myself in for this because I did a new trail. It's a rebuilt one, and I did it for the first guy. I didn't walk it. I looked at the first. I remember it from last time.
Yeah.
But it's called D1. It should be named D-Fun because it's insane.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I like that rename.
Yeah.
Whistler, you listening? That was a good idea. D-Fun.
Check this out.
My name is Blake Sampson, and this is my first Friday. I'm riding a trail. Whistler Bike Park is a new one, just been rebuilt. It's called D1. It's tight. It's got gaps. Wish me luck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, I want to do that again. I cased that horrible big step up.
Yep. Look at that.
It looks like one for the bowl. That's fun.
But we got one from the viewers. It's from Troy Gibson, and his first attempt at jumping the second bit of the progressive jump spot at his local bike park. And look at this.
Hi GMBN, Troy Gibson from Canada, Alberta. Just been practicing at the jump park here and hitting the small jumps. I'm gonna try to bump it up to the second jumps for my first try Friday.
Good introduction.
Nice
Good
intro.
introduction.
You love an intro.
I do.
That'll get you in if you do a good intro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that place.
Look at that. So he does it a number of times, but it's like getting it
That
better
looks
and
like
better.
a sick trail.
It's better as well.
Flow.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling up a bit. Yeah.
Oh.
That one's good.
That one's a bit squirrely. Went.
Oh, it went the other side.
Hey, well.
There you go.
Fair play. They
Well
look
done.
like scary jumps.
Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to the jump progressing onto the far line on the left.
Oh yeah.
there.
Send that in as a first try Friday. That'd
You
be
used to do a
amazing.
bit of
We'll
dirt
progress
jumping.
it.
What do you think
I
about those
still love it.
takeoffs?
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Good
that's
spot.
a good spot.
I wonder where that is.
Good stuff. Now, if you want to get in progression session, or if you're brave enough to do a first try Friday, then make sure you send them in. Your direction is right there.
Just down here.
Make sure you send them in, and Blake will have a look, and you might make it on the show.
By the way, Troy.
That's a good badge. Yes, no more singing.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Wow,
Sorry.
where did that come from?
Neil's wired up. He can't.
Wow.
Why has it got?
I
actually?
can't
It's
sing
got-
now.
It's got plastic now.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
no-
literally,
no
my
song
voice
this week.
box was just about to explode.
Unless you guys want to do it, go on.
Well done. Yeah, I can hear them.
We've got to get into hacks and bodges, of course. Let's start with Neil's.
Ellis Williams says he won't be stealing Croydie's job anytime soon, but he's painted the name on his back of his helmet.
Why is-
I've done that. I've put
I
my
like it.
That is good.
You know what?
That's good.
It's not quite centre, but I do quite like it, and it'll be great to see if anyone else has done any pro paint jobs on their helmet. I love a paint job on it.
You got a very good one recently.
The last one, the Sharpie art is a revelation.
Who did it? What's the name?
It is Ian MacArthur who did it, and he is an incredible artist. He's shown me a lot of the work he put into coming up with that drawing, and it took a long time.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But Ellis, good job. Like it
done.
a lot. I've got one here from Mike Mills. Now, his free hub gave way when he was
wow,
on the
look at
ride. 6K from home. He's zip tied the cassette onto his spokes so it wouldn't move, so he could ride home the 6K. It lasted 25 metres.
Is that a hack?
25 metres.
Is that a hack or a bodge?
It's
bodge.
just rubbish.
Bodge.
It
Need more
didn't
zip
work.
ties.
If you put your zip ties out, make a noise.
I'm sure I've seen that work before.
Motorbike noise.
There you go.
Yeah, get that.
I got one. Look at this. This is from Martin Fugelstad, and he says he made this plastic thing to stop his bar end smashing his rear window.
Would do, wouldn't it?
Now that's
That's
not
a good
pretty,
thing.
but it's useful.
Exactly.
That's useful.
That is ergonomic.
Yes, very, very
That,
clever.
but he says give a shout out to his mates Thomas Olsen and Isaac Coate.
All right, boys.
Well done. That,
Yeah,
I'm going to
well
call
done.
that a hack.
Nice one. Right, I've got one more hack and bodge to show you. Whoa. This is one, we nearly killed Jack just then.
Sorry, Jack.
This is one that me and Blake found actually on a late night out in Whistler where we had
yes.
one too many Bacardis.
We need
What
to know
a
about
night.
this, boys.
What a night.
Yeah.
Remember, it was
It was, we were
It was
happy.
mental. And
We
we
were
saw this.
Drinking water.
Did you guys used to go to Whistler?
And we might have done. Don't like to bring it up in front of you, I feel bad.
Look at
Look at that. Now that's actually a very pro hack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Skateboard bike rack.
Yeah. And it goes into like a mudguard as well.
Yeah. Oh, it does, yeah.
There you go.
What do you think of that, Neil?
Pretty good.
Should have seen it was in Whistler. Never
It was
mind.
amazing. Oh well.
Punch toes.
Maybe next year.
Great hacks and bodges. Keep them coming in. We love to see them. We like to see your ingenuity. Okay, no results from last week's caption contest because we didn't blooming well do one, Neil. It was just too chocker full last week's show, but we have got one this week. So this is this week's photo, one from Whistler. Like it. What do you think about that, Neil? Did you know you went to Whistler?
I've been told.
Yes.
Yeah, Whistler's been amazing.
Let us know what you think about that. Captions in the comments section down below, and you could win. Wow, amazing. One of these GMBN water bowls could be yours. Have a go. Right, now, coming up next, it's viewer edits, and we're going to start with this one from Paul Cook. Saxon doing, this is great. Saxon is Paul Cook's son, and he's doing a little session. It's a really good video. I really enjoy it.
Lights
out
out,
for this
really.
one.
Look at that.
It's so cool. Look at little Saxon. He's
Oh,
so
he's
tiny.
Very cool.
Go on,
It's a great
Saxon.
little edit, nice little beat going.
Whoa.
Love how he's linked the shots together. Really like how he's linked the shots together. That bike almost looks like a fat bike. Saxon's so little on it.
Yeah. Is that in Australia?
It's like a
Yeah.
New South
Yeah.
Wales.
It is Australia, yeah.
Proper
Look at that.
downhill track. Isn't it?
Short and sweet, but a really
Wow.
nice little video. Loved it.
To the point.
Saxon, great
Nice.
riding. Right, next one for you now. This one, we've found some superstars here, lads.
Very cool.
Ed.
This is Ed from Manuals and Spaniels.
Manuals
Ooh,
and Spaniels.
Spaniels and Spaniels?
Look at these guys. These guys can ride. Check this out. Look at this. Nice starter. Fire.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh, he's cleaning his discs here. I like it.
Look at this. These boys. Double X up.
Oh,
Yes.
tire
Right.
slide.
That's cool.
Oh, this is the UK boys. That,
Boys can ride.
That's Black Mountain.
That is good,
Yeah.
isn't it? Rup. That's a big
Wow.
old jump.
That's very cool. Love it.
But what I like about it is they've got
Oh.
some really good style. Trail dog, can't go wrong.
Super nice.
Great manual. Now, that actually sets a bit of a high standard, not
does,
only
yeah.
for videography, because it's got a lot of energy, a lot of action, but these guys, I think, set a high standard for riding, because they are
Yeah.
great. So
Yeah, they're
this
hard
week
to.
we've had Saxon, one end of the scale. We've got Ed from Manuals and Spaniels at the other end. Where do you sit? Show us your video. Hey, look at that manual down the street. We'd love to see what action you can put together in a film.
Spaniel.
Use some different edits, use some different angles, not too much POV, and you could get into viewer edits, and we could be sending all of our viewers, all 300, 400 million of them, to your vid. Send it in.
That's a rad video.
You can't stop watching it.
Oh, yeah. Nice old
No,
DMR
literally
trail
stop
stuff.
watching it. No, you've got to stop watching it. We've got to get on. Really good. It's really good. Right, into fails and bells, and I have got an absolute banger to get you boys in the mood. Andrew Wolf in this clip gets totally bucked. So here he comes. Oh my goodness.
He's coming in fast.
It's scary. Prepare yourself.
He's clicked in.
Boom. He missed the takeoff.
He did. Where's that log?
Oh,
It's in slow-mo, but he has got momentum. And he just
Wow.
keeps
Face slaps the ground.
going. Oh, Andrew, what are you doing with
yeah.
yourself?
That was incredible.
He
Keeps
got
going.
away with it.
Look out, tree.
Did he get away?
Whack.
Oh, he hit the tree.
Wow.
That's what happened right there. He done well.
Wow.
He done well. Neil, has it got you in the mood? You're off crashing at the moment.
Yeah, let's see some more.
Right, Blake.
Run VT.
chance. Neil, impress me.
I'm going to throw to Jil Kintner on Instagram. Ooh. She's an amazing racer and rider. She was at Crankworks. Yeah, follow her. It's definitely worth it.
She's got Queen of Crankworks, eh?
Absolutely. I'm going to throw to trail maps. Really cool. Love this. Making artwork out of the trails that we ride using their map designs. I've got one on the way, actually.
I've got one at home.
Have you?
My local wood t-shirt.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to mine arriving in the post. I'm going to put it in the shed here. It's a Whistler one. Definitely worth a look.
Yeah, and I'm going to shout out to Nuno Pintas. He's a guy from Portugal. He's a dirt jump rider, but his insane skill on it is crazy, so check him out.
Nice one. What about any shout out vids? What have you got? Anything like that?
Oh, I've got one. It's a good friend of mine, Sam Hodgson. Again, Whistler, sorry. He's first time out at Whistler, and he brought this rad little edit together, and he came out with us, so check it out.
That.
So good, isn't it? There's
Yeah,
two things in it I was
nice.
really impressed with.
Yeah, go on.
There's one of those gaps where he kind of gapped onto the bank, like swirled out, and then the nose press on this triple on Dirt Merchant. It's pretty cool.
Good skills, good skills. I'm going to keep it a little bit serious, my shout out, like I did last week to support Google Ortiz. You guys in the comments seem to like us supporting him, so make sure you keep his GoFundMe page going. He needs our help. He's a really important rider in Chile and mountain biking. It's a big scene over there.
Yeah, I went there early in the year for Andy Pacifico, massive mountain bike community. I was really impressed by that, and they've all stepped up to help him out, so I love seeing that.
Yeah, he really needs your support, so throw him a bit of cash. It'll make a big difference to someone who's from mountain biking having a difficult time.
Back in the room.
Back in the room with some coffees, and it's time. There ain't no party like a bike vault party.
Oh,
Blake, let's get in.
Yeah.
I think that's a fact.
Boom.
Right,
Boom,
first
straight
bike,
in.
Ed Battin. Got a
The
lovely
Vitus.
Vitus.
Look at that.
Like the colour.
I do like the colour.
What we're giving it?
I believe you call them Vitas.
Oh, Vitus, not Vitus.
Vitus. I don't
Vitus.
think you're not going to give that a big one, eh?
That's a super nice bike. Nice.
Terrible.
What's
horn.
happened to the horn?
Yeah,
since
what's
I've been
happened to the
away?
horn?
Oh, it's broken. It's broken. Maybe we can,
Got it.
We've got a horn. Okay. It's
Super nice.
nice. Okay, next one. We have got a
Ooh,
special
that's
Golden
nice.
Gate Park.
Look at
Florian
that.
Sora.
Nice.
Oh, it's a lovely shot.
It's a nice shot.
It's nice.
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 I like the tree.
But it's nice. Florian, well done.
Nice. Ooh, that's a nice bit silhouette.
Giant
Yeah.
James G.
29er?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's brand new,
I
that.
think it's 29.
Is it? I can't tell because it's so silhouetted.
I like where it
Is
is.
it nice?
It's nice.
Look at these jumps. This must be a park.
Yeah, up on tyres.
Nice.
It was nice.
Ooh.
Lee Wright in the Forest of Dean here in the UK.
Is that another Vitus? Vitus.
That's a Trek, isn't it?
No.
That's a Trek.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
a Trek. I reckon that's a nice.
sorry.
it's
Nice.
nice.
Oh, you
Oh, we're
sure?
struggling on the.
That's a black beauty. Ooh.
Oh, Lorna Robinson, what are you doing to
I'm
us?
focusing on the bike.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
focus?
called the Focus.
Ah.
Lorna,
That's
that
super
is a
nice.
super
Wow,
nice. Like it.
Super nice.
Ah.
Whoa.
Louis cross bike. from
Look
South
at
Wales.
that.
That's cool.
Look at that size of that chair.
That's right. I'll give him that super nice.
Super nice.
That's super nice. It was only ever going
Wow.
one way. Nice one, Louis. Max Watercott in Missouri.
Ooh,
It looks like he's kind of chucked it in the ditch.
there's a trail there.
It's a nice bike.
That's a nice
It's
bike.
nice.
I like the river.
It's nice.
The river's pretty nice.
Nice. Thanks, Max. Nicer. I like it.
Another.
Michael Hock in Vancouver.
Vancouver, is that?
Well, look, there's no.
Very
That's
silhouette-
Whistler, right?
It's very silhouetted, isn't
It
it?
is very silhouetted, but look, there's no smoke in the valleys.
Well, you know what that means.
That's
I think that's cool.
that's nice.
It's a cool
Super nice.
picture.
It's nice. It's
nice.
nice. Hold your horses.
Sorry,
It's nice.
sheesh, you know everybody's.
Oh,
I like the sun.
that is a Canon nerve. You got called out last week for calling them a spectral.
no.
Was it a
No,
nerve?
yeah.
It's nice. Really nice.
That's nice.
You know, just
That's
for sheer
nice.
partner bias.
Look
I think
at that.
We're going to give this one a nice this
Crank
week.
Brothers.
Come on, lads. Come on now. Oh, Raheem Din in Hong Kong. Like how he's protected the bike there on the down tube.
Are those
A lot of work
Crank
on it
Brother
now. Is that 26?
wheels? Those Crank Brother
26
wheels.
inch wheels. Hey, look at those spokes. That's what's
Yeah.
setting it out.
Crank Brother wheels.
You know what that is, guys?
that?
Raheem's giving us a super nice.
Ah, look at that. Ooh, Saracen.
Blake, hang on. Bias. William Ibsen, yeah.
Nice.
it's
That's nice. It's nice. It's nice.
And we're out the bike.
Oh, we
Done
ended
for
on a
this
nice.
Get into it. Oh, my coffee's curdled.
Sorry, mine's good.
Cheer me up by sending your bikes into the bike vault. It's easy. You just send them just there. We'll try and get them in there. It ain't easy. But when you get in there, God, it feels good. I know that because I've had emails from people telling me how great they felt. So send your bike into the bike vault and we will take a look.
Guys, we've got some competition winners from last week. We're asking people to guess the winners of the World Cup.
Yep.
Yes.
The cross-country winner was Martin Perthen. Well done.
Well done, mate.
And downhill winner was Thomas Compo Gal.
Way.
Well done.
Well done.
Coming in the
Yeah,
post.
GMBN goodie bag coming your way. Now, World Champs coming up.
Oh, next weekend.
Yes, have we got a prediction contest going for that?
It's going to be happening.
It's going to be happening. So, click in the link down below to enter our prediction contest for the Worlds.
Will Aaron Gwin finally win a World
Oh,
Champs?
will Nino Schurter do the perfect, absolute perfect season?
Probably.
I know.
Maybe.
To wait till next week.
It's your time to pick, so get into that contest and see if you can win.
You could be the winner.
That is all we've got time for this week.
It's over.
Thank you for watching. It's been fun in the show.
Oh, it's been amazing.
I've enjoyed it. Now, before we go, let's take a look at what's coming up on the channel in the week to come. Where does it start, Neil?
Well, tomorrow we've got a pro bike check with Grant Ferguson. I believe his nickname is The Frog.
The Frog?
I don't know
Yes.
why, actually. Scottish cross-country racer, very fast. And some tech from Doddy at Eurobike. On Sunday, we've got a Met helmet unboxing. You can win one of their brand new trail helmets. And what is Whistler to me? A vague memory for me.
It's very focused for us.
Yeah, and on Monday is top money saving tips. Tuesday, top POVs.
Lovely stuff. Wednesday, we've got a beginner's guide to a bike park, and what a bike park it was. That's going to be cool. Thursday, Ask GMBN, of course, the regular. Then on Friday, we'll be back in the shed. We are done. Yes. Thanks again for watching. There's 2 great videos there to click.
Click up here for a physique unboxing of their brand new saddles and shoes. You can win loads of that stuff.
And 5 things not to do in a bike park.
Yeah, hit those videos. Of course, subscribe just here, and don't forget the funsies.